Hello students, hope you all are doing well. So today I am giving you these 6 story sums based on multiplication and division operations. So here I am giving you hints. It will help you to solve. So first statement is a class of 16 students went on a trip to Jaipur. The school spent rupees 12,984 on the trip in all. How much did each student contribute if the school contributed rupees 5,784? So, for doing story sums, the main point is you should understand the statement, what he is giving you and what he is asking you to find out. So first of all, number of students are given who are going to a trip. Then total money spent on trip, that is given. Now which is this value? This is school contributed the money for the trip, that is given. So first you will subtract this value from this value. In this way you will find the money spent by the or contributed by the students. So after subtracting these two values, then you will divide that value with 16. In this way you will get the amount contributed by one student. Second sum, there are 98,800 books in a library. How many shelves are there in the library if 400 books can be kept on 4 shelves? So, what is given? Total number of books in the library. Then, what next is given? Number of books can be kept on 4 shelves is equal to 400. So first we will find number of books can be kept on one shelf. So by dividing both these we can get that 400 divided by 4. So that is equal to 100. So on one shelf how many books we can keep? 100. So on one shelf we know. Now what we have to find? Number of shelves. So by dividing 100 with this number you will get number of shelves in the library. Okay. Next, Mrs. Kalam earns rupees 10,250 every month. How much money does she earn in 2 years? Now this is monthly salary of Mrs. Kalam. So what you have to find? You have to find how much money she earns in 2 years. In 2 years means how many months? 24 months. Now you know the salary for 1 month and you will find the salary for 24 months. If you know the value for 1 and you have to find for many, which operation we use? Multiplication. Okay. So 10,250 will be multiplied with 24. Next sum, in Mr. Singh's orchard, there are 125 rows of apple trees with 28 trees in each row. How many apple trees are there all together? Okay, so how many rows of apple trees are there? 125. And in each row, how many trees are there? 28. So total number of trees altogether is equal to 125 multiplied with 28. Okay. So next, Mr. Singh ordered 4,680 apple tree saplings. He wants to plant them in 18 rows. How many of them should he plant in each row? Total number of apple tree saplings 4680. Number of rows 18. So number of apple tree saplings he wants to plant in one row is equal to this value divided by 18. Okay, for many, you want to find for 1. When you want to find for 1, then we always divide. When we find for many, we always multiply. Last sum. There are 11,050 raw apples. The number of ripe apples is twice the number of raw apples. Mr. Singh packs an equal number of ripe apples in 850 boxes. How many ripe apples will each box contain? So, total number of raw apples 11,050. But the condition is given, the number of ripe apples is twice the number of raw apples. It means first we will find the number of ripe apples by multiplying this value with 2, because this is the twice of this. So it will be multiplied with 2. Then that value, that many apples packed in 850 boxes. You have to find how many apples are packed in one box. Again, you have to find the value for 1. It means that value will be divided with 850. So I hope you all have understood all these sums. Thank you.